Everyman Driver Nation, what is going on? It's Nolan. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today I've got the brand new 2019 Toyota Corolla Hatchback. Look at this thing. That is not just the Corolla IM from last year. This thing is totally redone. We've got a new platform. It's supposed to drive really well. We've got the XSE trim right here in this really vibrant blue flame. Let me tell you, we've got 18-inch wheels over here. We've got turn signals on there, LED headlights. Those LEDs are actually pretty cool at night. And they work really well, and those are actually standard no matter what trim level you get, so that's always nice. What do y'all think of the looks of this thing? This is going to be a quick look, no test drive here. If you want to see a test drive, head over to my channel, but I'm going to show you the cargo space, the interior. Let's get started. So first things first, let's start off by looking under the hood. And this is not the same engine as last time. This is totally new. It's lighter, it's more efficient and more powerful. This is a 2-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that'll give you 168 horsepower and 155 pound-feet of torque. And it comes with a CVT or a manual transmission, which is what we have, the manual. Our manual MPG-wise will get 28 in the city and 37 on the highway, so that's still pretty good. But if you get one of the CVTs, the low CVT, you can get up to 42 on the highway. So for a car that looks like this, has, you know, a decent amount of power, I think 0 to 60 is around 8 seconds. That's not too bad. So definitely a great commuter car, something that could be a little bit fun and kind of snappy. Good news for this Corolla Hatch is that the smart key is standard, and that gives you push button start. So SE and XSE both get this smart key. It doesn't have remote start or anything, but you know, it seems to be pretty durable. The way it works is, I like Toyotas because all you got to do is tap those lines and then it will lock. You don't really have to be precise. You just got to put your hand on there and then got a sensor behind it to open the door and you're good to go. And now that I'm in here, I actually feel like I've got a pretty good amount of room, minus a little bit of crampness with my legs at 5'9". But sitting up tall, I've got good headroom. I feel like I've got good support with these seats. These seats are actually 8-way power on this trim. They're manual on the bottom trim, but they're heated and leather trimmed with a little bit of fabric insert in them. So these seats are definitely still pretty comfortable. Now that we're inside, we've got push button start right behind the steering wheel. Let's go ahead and start it up. Foot on the brake and the clutch since we have the manual. And we get a pretty nice 7-inch screen up there. You can control that with your steering wheel. And this is a leather wrapped steering wheel. You get leather wrapped no matter what trim level you get on Toyota here, or on this excuse me, on this Toyota Corolla Hatchback. So we've got controls on both sides, even radar cruise control, lane keep assist right there. You can control your more cruise control settings there. The buttons work pretty well. Let's scroll through a little bit of the information here. And you got a good trip computer. You can see your driver assistant stuff, any music, more trip computer stuff, your safety systems. So that's pretty nice. You get a smaller screen on the other Corolla, but look at the vibrant blue right there. So pretty interesting gauge cluster. You've got nice materials on the door. This armrest is nice as well. All automatic windows here. And check out this interior. This is pretty funky looking. You've got an 8-inch screen. You've got nice materials on the dash. The 8-inch screen has Toyota's Entune 3.0. It's got Apple CarPlay, but no Android Auto. It's pretty easy to use. It's not as responsive or sleek as some systems, but I think it does work pretty well. Our model does not have integrated maps, but it's got this Scout GPS thing that you can do with your phone. Not too bad. Dual zone climate control is always nice to see. Single zone on the other model. Heated seat functions, little storage bin. You can even option up to get wireless charging. Got our manual shifter right here. This thing is, you know, it's pretty easy to use. It's a pretty, I think Toyota actually says that it's supposed to be easy for, what am I thinking? It's supposed to be easy for beginners. And you've got the intelligent manual right here that you can hit, and it actually will automatically rev match for you. Got your brake hold and parking, electronic parking button. And I've got a lens right there, but this is a shallow cup holder, deeper cup holder. Nice big soft armrest. And another USB port, 12-volt power outlet. And the USB port for Apple CarPlay is right there with an auxiliary port, standard size glove box. No automatic dimming mirror, but it's a pretty nice interior, minus no sunroof available right now. So if you want a sunroof, complain, and then Toyota will give you a sunroof.
Please allow me to interrupt this broadcast to let you know that in the description below this video, I have links to the best-selling and most popular automotive accessories and parts on Amazon right now, plus links to products I've actually reviewed from Amazon in the description below this video.
Just by looking at the outside of this thing, you wouldn't expect there to be very much room, but let's take a look and see just how much there is. So now I'm inside, and when I sit up tall, I can still sit here without my head actually touching. I still got a little bit of room, but I can kind of feel my hairs touching a little bit. Then with knee space right here, I've got a decent amount of knee space behind myself at 5'9", so that's a big plus. These seats are not too bad, actually. I like the leather that these things have. Toyota says it's leather, not the actual soft tex. Even got a little storage bin right here, so that is good. A couple seat back pockets as well. Another thing that I really like is we've got an armrest, a couple cup holders, so that's always good. A little bit of padding on here. These seats, or the headrests, do actually fold down, so that's something nice to make it easy to fold them down. Over here, we've got hard materials up there, and then soft armrest right there, and a cup holder. So this back seat is actually pretty decent. But one thing is, right there, I have that all the way back, and there's no way that I'm gonna fit back there. Of course, it's not a hatch if you don't check out the hatchback. So to get in here, you can't pop it with the key fob or anything like that. It does have the smart key system to where if it's locked and you go up to it and touch the back of it, you can get in, but it's down here. And then once you lift a little bit, it's gonna go up on its own. Got a grab handle here, and at 5'9", I can kind of lean in without my head actually touching. Got a little cargo cover that goes down. You can even remove this as well. I've got a carry-on suitcase right here, so you can kind of see how that works. Behind the second row, we've got, I believe it's about 17.8, and then when you fold those down, about 23 something, and there's a spare tire under here, so that's a big plus. Little storage bin on this side, and a storage bin on that side, so not too bad for a small hatch, but it is smaller than a lot of the competitors. Let me show you real quick how to fold the seat down. It's a little bit of a project. So get this headrest up, fold that down, pull this, and there you go. Then you got a nice flat load floor. So in conclusion, with this 2019 Corolla Hatchback, some of my thoughts on it are that it's definitely pretty fun. It's kind of a niche car. It's very vibrant with this blue color. There's not a ton of options that you can get. There's only the SE and the XSE trim. But they both still can give you quite a bit of what you're looking for, whether it's an 8-inch touchscreen, the smart key system. You can even get a manual transmission or a super efficient CVT. So it offers a lot. This thing could be an excellent commuter. You've got a little bit more storage than you'd get in the regular Corolla, which is a big plus. And pricing starts at $19,000 on, no, just about $20,000 on the lower trim, but this XSE with the manual is priced at just under $24,000. So if you guys want to see a full review and test drive, head over to my channel. Let me know below what you think of this vehicle. Thanks so much for tuning in to Everyman Driver. I'll catch you guys next time.